Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over the three things that we go over on the channel each and every single day. So let's go ahead and go over what they are. So the first thing that we're going to go over is where you guys can actually go ahead and find Madame Nazar's location for today. The second thing that we're actually going to go ahead and go over is the daily collection sets and their current cycles. And then last but not least, we're going to go over all of the daily challenges so that you guys can earn as much gold as possible. First, we're going to go over the list, and then we're going to go over them in detail. So like I said, you guys can earn as much gold as possible. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it and show you guys right where you can find Madame Nazar for today. And Madame Nazar is actually going to be out west and by, I guess, northwest. She's going to be up here in Big Valley, just a little bit south of Hanging Dog Ranch, right on the Little Creek River. Your fast travel destination of choice will actually be here in Strawberry, unless your camp is a little bit closer. Then by all means, come here through your camp. Anyway, this is the location that you guys need to go in order to find Madame Nazar. But if this is the only thing that you guys came here for today, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel. It shows your like for these types of videos. It tells me that you want me to continue making these types of videos. And honestly, it just really helps me grow here on YouTube. So spend that 2 seconds and like and subscribe down below. 75% of you guys are not currently subscribed to my channel that watch these videos every single day. What are you guys waiting for? Come on, just go ahead and click that like button. We're waiting on you guys each and every single day. That way you guys get notified as soon as I drop a video just like this one. And that way you guys can complete your daily challenges as soon as possible. The other thing is I do have memberships available here on the channel. So if you guys would like to further support me as a content creator, make sure that you guys do that. And honestly, I do encourage you guys to watch to the end of the episode because you might learn something a little bit new in Red Dead Online. All right, let's go to move on to the next thing. We're going to be talking about the different collection sets and their current cycles. Now, this is everything that's going to be revolving around the collector role. So if you're not a collector at all, I do recommend that you guys get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can because it is still one of the best ways of earning money. Yes, I understand that they did nerf it. And yes, I understand that you can't make as much money. I get it. I completely understand. But it's still a very good option. All right, let's go ahead and go over the first thing that we're going to talk about is the field shovel. The field shovel is a random dig site, so if you guys are going after the coins, you guys will get a random coin for the day. If you're going after, say, the family heirlooms, and the family heirloom is a dig site, then that's going to be a random spot. But if it's inside of a house, on a chair, or on a bench, or whatever it might be, that specific item will be there every time that specific cycle comes back up. And if you guys are looking for what cycles are where, and need to know where those locations are at, then just check my website, or my channel, and just type in like coin cycle 3 and you guys will be able to get what you guys need for today. Let's go over everything that is affected by the field shovel. We have the lost jewelry at cycle number 3, arrowheads at cycle number 5, family heirlooms at cycle number 1, coins at cycle number 5, and then fossils, which are exclusive to the PS4 as of right now, are going to be a part of cycle number 4. Now, the next 4 sets that I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. You guys can carry 10 of each of these items in your satchel until it's time to be sold. So there you go. We have American Wildflowers, which there's 3 total sets every single day. That's going to be a part of cycle number 4. Tarot cards will be a part of cycle number 3. We have the antique alcohol bottles, a part of cycle number 6, and the bird eggs at cycle number 4. Now, if you guys have any other further questions regarding the cycles, which it seems like a lot of people do, then just go ahead and leave those comments down below so that I can identify what a lot of people are asking so I can go ahead and help you guys out the best way that I possibly can. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, and that's going to be talking about the daily challenges. We're going to quickly go over the daily challenge list, and then we're going to go over them in extensive detail. All right, starting with the daily general challenges, we got 3 elk skinned, 1 facial appearance updated at a barber, 1 jump from a horse to a moving wagon, 5 non-player enemies trampled. We have 3 player kills with a pistol in free roam events, 1 Sean McGuire missions completed, and then 1 visited Brandywine Drop. The bounty hunter role, we got 3 bounty targets brought in, 2 bounty targets tagged with tracking arrows, and then 2 bounty targets taken down with Ebolas. The trader role, we got 20 carcasses donated within 10 minutes, 2 goods sold to a distant buyer, then 10 small animal carcasses donated to crypts. Collector roll, we got 3 American arrowheads found. Nope, not American, just arrowheads found. 6 collectibles collected, 3 lost jewelry found. 1 special moonshine recipe completed for the moonshine roll. $200 money made from moonshine sold, and then 1 moonshine bar changed to core. And then the naturalist roll, which is obviously the brand new one. We have 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp. Oh wow, I almost said 7. 3 desert animal samples taken, and then 3 farmland animal samples taken. Alright, you guys have the possibility of actually earning 11 gold bars, up to 11 gold bars every single day. 5 from completing the daily general challenges, which are going to be the same for everybody, but the only way that you can get that bonus and actually get 5 is to complete all of them, which maybe not all of them are going to be for you as a Red Dead Online player. But then we got 15 total daily role challenges, but you only have to complete 9 in order to get that bonus. That would give you access to 6 gold bars every single day. And the only way that you guys can actually get all of those daily role challenges is to purchase all of the current roles and then be at least a rank 10 in each of those roles. So that way you guys have access to 15. And then you can pick and choose which 9 you guys would like to be able to participate in for that day, making it a little bit easier, in my opinion, to complete the daily role challenges. Alright. The main requirement in order to get up to 11 gold bars or 0.5 gold bars per daily challenge is to make sure that you've completed at least 1 daily challenge for at least 21 days in a row, and then maintaining that going forward. The more that you do, the more gold that you can earn. It's really not that complicated. I would say on average I earn anywhere between 2 and 4 gold bars now per day. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's a lot more. It really just depends on how long it takes me to upload this video, because the only time that I put into the daily challenges is basically from the time that I start editing this video until it is officially released, and then I'm pretty much done with the daily challenges at that point. Alright, let's go ahead and start over. So I basically, what I'm trying to get at is my 2 to 4 gold bars. It takes me about a half an hour. Once I'm done with that half an hour time spot, I'm done with the daily challenges, and then I just move on to some other things. So the first thing that we got on the list is going to be the daily general challenges, is going to be the 3 elk skin. Now, elk can be found in a couple different areas. My go-to location, honestly, is actually over by tall trees. There's a possibility with black bears and grizzly bears and moose over there as well. That's one of the reasons that I do that. Pretty much anywhere around Aurora bison and pretty much tall trees right here. Otherwise, another good spot, you can actually find elk in Big Valley, and you can actually find them in Cumberland Forest and like the Grizzly East area. So there's quite a bit of different spots to go to, but personally I like the tall trees area, and I already told you guys why. Alright, we got 1 facial appearance updated at a barber. You can go to one of the barbers in the game. There's one in Blackwater, Valentine, and also one in Saint Denis. And then just go ahead and change whatever facial appearance that you want to. If you're a guy, mustache or beard. And then if you're a girl, then make sure that you guys change just any of the makeup possibilities. We got 1 jump from a horse to a moving wagon. Now this one's pretty easy to do. Just go to any of the major cities in the game. Just not Coulter, because you're never going to find it up there. And then just go ahead and find a wagon and then jump from your horse onto that moving wagon, and you should be good to go. There's a ton of wagons in Valentine and a lot down in Saint Denis if you guys are needing spots to actually go to. And you can find them down in Blackwater pretty easily as well. I never see wagons in Tumbleweed, Van Horn. I don't really see them in Ansburg, and I really don't see them ever down in Armadillo. So 5 non-player enemies trampled. The best way to do this, in my opinion, is to basically shoot at an enemy. I don't see any around, so I can't show you guys what I mean. But you just find like a lone rider just riding around. You shoot their horse, get them mad at you, and then what I do is I tackle them and then hogtie them, and then I just run them over with or walk over them until they get trampled with my horse. Otherwise, you can just plow through people and hope for the best. We got 3 player kills with pistol in free roam events, so just equip a pistol before going into a free roam event. The best ones to participate in this type of activity is going to be Cold Dead Hands, Railroad Baron, or Dispatch Rider. If you do the 2 later ones, then you guys will be able to, you'll be on your horse, and you can not have to worry about equipping it before going into that free roam event. 1 Sean McGuire mission completed. Sean McGuire is actually just outside of Blackwater. He is down right here. So just make your way to this location and he'll be able to give you guys the mission. And once you complete it, then you'll get that daily challenge out of the way. And then last but not least, we got to visit Brandywine Drop. Now, Brandywine Drop is way up north, up by Annesburg. So if you fast travel up to Annesburg and then just make your way up here, or you can just ride up there or whatever. But you do have to get pretty close to it. So I recommend coming up on this road or also on this road, or you can actually ride up the railroad tracks. That works just fine as well. All right, let's go to move on to the daily role challenges. We're going to start with the Bounty Hunter role, which is the only role that does pay out additional in gold, so that's fantastic. We got 3 bounty targets brought in. This doesn't matter from where or what missions they are, just bring them in. We have 2 bounty targets tagged with tracking arrows. Now, tracking arrows do require you guys to purchase a pamphlet. If you guys don't have a pamphlet, it does cost you like $500 to purchase it, plus you have to get materials that are required to track or craft those tracking arrows. My opinion, if you don't have the money or if you have very limited money, it's not worth it. The only way that you would want to ever participate in this one, honestly, is 1, if you're doing any of the bounty hunter stuff. 2, if you have plenty of money and have bought everything else that you really want. The next one is going to be 2 targets taken down with Ebolas. Now, this one's pretty easy because it can easily go along with the bounties brought in. And you just basically, before you hog tie them, you take them down with Ebolas. They are $30 a piece to purchase them, but they are kind of expensive, but they don't cost $500 for a stupid pamphlet that you're only going to use like once or twice a week. Trader roll, we got 20 carcasses donated within a 10-minute period. I would go after the small animal carcasses because you can store a whole bunch of them in your satchel before actually even starting this timer. Otherwise, you guys got to get up like your hunting wagon or be prepared to do whatever is needed in order to get those 20 carcasses. So small animal carcasses will consist of bats, rats, toads, bullfrogs, chipmunks, any of the squirrels, crows, and any small bird. It's pretty easy to get them. It's really not that difficult. We got 2 goods sold to a distant buyer. As long as you have 2 goods available at the camp, just go to sell those. Preferably, the more the better, because the more money you can make. But if you're worried about griefers, then sell it as close to 2 as possible. Then that way you can get this out of the way. This is a little bit longer of the daily challenges because it does take about 10 to 15 minutes for each distant delivery to be made. Then we got 10 small animal carcasses donated crypts. Now these definitely go together today. So I strongly advise that you guys do the small animal carcasses for the 10 minutes. For the collector roll, we got to donate 3 arrowheads. So arrowheads will be a part of cycle number 5. Lost jewelry will be a part of cycle number 3. And then once you collect both of those, you'll get your 6 collectibles. Not really that hard. Moonshine roll, we got 1 completed special moonshine recipe. Whatever that, you can do creek plum, Caribbean rum, or Margarita flower. And then if you guys do the strong, you'll make $247.50. So that's your $200 money made. So these definitely go together. If you guys already have one brewing, you're going to have to wait for it to be completed. If you guys don't have anything brewing, then start it. And that one should be completed as long as you do a special moonshine recipe. Then we just have to change one of the decor at the bar. You can either change the entire theme, which costs gold. But if you've already purchased a theme, then just change it back to the basic one. And that will work just fine. Otherwise, if you don't have any of the themes, then just change like one of the paintings. It's pretty inexpensive, and then once you own one, then you own it. And then last but not least, we got the naturalist roll. We got 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp. You got a couple days left before this is no longer going to be a part of the Prime benefits. And if you have Prime and your Rockstar Social Club account linked, then you guys can get the Wilderness Camp for free and save $750. Otherwise, purchase it. It comes in handy from time to time. We got 3 desert animal samples taken. Just go down to, you know, armadillo or tumbleweed area and look for like the iguanas, armadillos, or pretty much anything that says desert behind it, like the Baja, like pronghorns, or the desert rams, things like that. Whatever 3 you want to go after is going to be just fine. And then 3 farmland animal samples taken. The best way to spot to do this is either Valentine or in Emerald Station, because there's lots of sheep in Valentine, and there's also pigs there as well. But in Emerald Station, you have pigs, sheep, not pigs, goats, sheep, cows, and ox. Those are the different ones that you guys will have advantage of, depending on what you guys are specifically looking for. But that is all the daily challenges done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding any of the daily challenges, by all means, leave a comment down below, because I'd love to be able to help you guys out if I possibly can. But if you guys did enjoy the video or found it helpful in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.